Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a quick, easy holiday glam tutorial on this look right here. So I wanted to do something a little bit green because I have this beautiful Flower Beauty Warrior Glitter Shadow. This one's in the shade Camo, which, I mean, it's kind of olivey green, but I feel like it still totally works for Christmas. And I came up with this little look, and I love it so much, you guys. I feel like it's so glitzy and pretty, but it's not difficult to achieve at all. It's actually pretty simple to achieve. I also use the BH Cosmetics Royal Affair palette to do kind of some of the matte shades and outer corner blending work, so you guys will have to see that in action. But without further ado, let's hop into the tutorial. And personal, and by zoomed in, I mean that I scooted the camera closer, and then I scooted closer to the camera because I film on my iPad, and the more you zoom in, the worse the quality gets. So, as you can see, this eye is already done. I just did that to save a little bit of time because I can get a little chatty throughout these videos and then they're like 10 years long. So I'm going to start with my Essence I Heart Color Intensifying Eye Primer, and as I always do, I'm just going to apply that all over my lid. And I don't usually apply it all the way up to my brow bone, but I blend it up to my brow bone, if that makes any sense. And then I'm going to lightly set my crease with the shade Rain, and we are using the BH Cosmetics Royal Affair palette today. I feel like that's something I should have mentioned in the intro, but I haven't filmed that yet, so just in case. I'm just going to take this on my M533, and I just took a small amount of powder, and I'm just kind of tapping that over my crease just to smooth that out a little bit. Then we are going to go in with a mixture of the shades Emperor and Empress right here. I could not decide which shade to use, so I just mixed them. I do that all the time with my palettes, like in my everyday life, not so much when I do like tutorials and stuff. So I'm just going to take this on an M433. I think this is an M433. And I'm just going to start blending this through my crease. I'm not taking this up super high like a transition shade, but I'm also not keeping it super low in the crease. So now that I've kind of fluffed that messily into my crease, I'm just going to take a bare blending brush. This is my M533 from Morphe, and I'm just going to blend those edges out. I have like a little pimple like right there, so I feel like this eye is not going to come out quite as blended as my other eye did, but that's okay. We'll work with it. So the next shade I'm gonna go into is the shade Monarch, and I'm gonna take that on a little Wet n Wild crease brush, and I'm just gonna load my brush up with that, tap off the excess, and then I'm gonna start packing this shade on my outer corner. Then once I have the majority of the product off the brush and it's mostly focused in the outer corner, I'm gonna start blending it into my crease just a little bit. I'm not taking it all the way in, I'm only taking it about halfway in. And then I'm just going to take that M433 that we had those two brown shades on and just kind of blending that back through my crease to blend out any lines that we created with the mossy green. I just really wanted to give the star of the show, which is going to be the Flower Beauty Warrior Glitter Shadow. Yeah, Warrior Glitter Shadow in the shade Camo to kind of blend out into so it's not like so stark. So I'm just going to take a bare fluffy brush and once again blend the edges. But I think I want to deepen up the look just a little bit. I did on this side and I really liked how it looked. So I'm going to go in with the shade Enchanted right here. And this is just a matte black. And I'm going to take it on my little Luxie, what is this called? Mini angled brush. And I'm just going to get a little bit of black on there. Tap off the excess. And then I'm just going to kind of stamp this in my outer corner and the tiniest bit into my crease. So as you guys can see, I'm just keeping it kind of in the very outer corner, flicking it upward just a bit into the crease. I never ever use black shadows because they kind of scare me, to be honest. They make me a little nervous. So now that I've kind of got that color placed, I don't want to go in with that brush to blend it out. I want to go in with the crease brush that we use with the green shade, and I think I'm going to take a little bit more of Monarch, not a ton, just one tap into the pan, tap the brush off. I'm gonna start buffing that black out. I'm going a bit more into my crease with the green than I did the first time through. And I'm kind of dragging the shape of this look outward a bit because I am gonna go in with like a makeup wipe, probably off camera, and just kind of clean it up and make it a bit more angled. I think that adds a little something to the look. Then I'm going to go in with my M433 once again, just to blend it out. These shadows blend out really, really nicely, you guys. I think I'm going to take a little bit more of Emperor and Empress, these two shades right here, and go in and just blend. I'm going to take a fluffy brush once again and just blend. I feel like this eye is coming out way more mustard than this eye did. Now we're looking a little better. And like I said, don't worry about this region. We're going to clean it up and make it look a little bit sharper at the end. So now we're going to go in with the star of the show, and that is the Flower Beauty Warrior Glitter Shadow. And I have mine in the shade Camo, which is like a deep, like olivey green. I feel like on the eyes though, it's coming off a bit more emeralds. And I'm going to apply that with a brush just so I can have a little bit more precision. So I'm going to go in with my ColourPop small shader brush, and I'm just going to take it straight from the applicator, load it up. And then I'm going to go in kind of towards the center of my eyelid first because that's where I want the most glitter to be. So I'm just patting. And then once I get the product down, I will start blending inwards and then kind of toward my outer corner. I am kind of cutting my crease with this glitter shadow. Isn't that stunning, you guys? Look at how glittery and pretty that is. Woo! I love it. Alright, so now that we have that kind of placed where we want it, I'm going to give it a second to dry just a little bit. And I'm going to go in with that crease brush once again that we had the green on. I'm not going to add any more product, but I'm just going to run this very lightly over the edges of that cream shadow. I feel like that just blurred the edge just a little bit, which is exactly what I wanted. So now that shadow is completely dry, you guys can absolutely leave it like this if you wanted to. But I decided that I want a little bit of brightness to my eyes because I feel like if I go this dark with my eyeshadow, it just kind of closes off my eyes. So I do like to add a little bit of brightness back in. So I'm going to go in with my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Valley Girl. It's like a white gold kind of shade. It's really, really pretty and it layers beautifully over this glitter shadow. So I'm just going to load that up on my ring finger, and I'm going to primarily focus this on my inner corner. I'm just going to press it. And I think this shade pairs absolutely beautifully with the green. I'm just going to kind of lightly tap over kind of the center of my lid just to kind of blend those two shades together. How beautiful is that, you guys? Woo. And I feel like we didn't lose any of the glitteriness. It just kind of brightened the eyes a little bit. So I'm just going to add a little teeny tiny baby wing liner. And I'm going to use my Essence Long Lasting Eyeliner Pen, the waterproof variety. And I'm just going to line my upper lash line. This look would also look beautiful with kind of a big, bold, dramatic wing, but that's not really what I'm feeling today. So I'm going to hop off camera, do my face makeup, and then we will come back to finish up the lower lash line. So I started to do my lower lash line. I'm like, oh, I'll just do one eye, so I saved some time on camera. And then I started doing both eyes. So first I just took a little bit of Emperor and Empress again, and I took it on a little chubby like pencil brush. This is an E132 from Shop Miss A. And I just kind of ran it under my lower lash line like that. And then I'm going to take a flat definer brush. This one's from Luxie, and I'm going to dip into Monarch right here. And I'm going to press this up against my lower lash line. Bringing this in about halfway. And then I'm just going to take that little teeny pencil brush again and just blend that out a bit. I think I want a bit more green, so I'm just going to go back in with the flat definer brush again and a bit of Monarch. Just layer it up. So I feel like we blended it all the way. And I'm just going to take the pencil brush and blend a bit. Yeah, that's better. So now that we are sufficiently smoky on the lower lash line, I just want to go in with the same highlighter that I used on my face because I really like how cohesive that looks. So I'm going to go with the Pure Balance, no, not Balance and Brighten, Bronze and Brighten. And I'm just going to take this middle shade right here. It's called Afterglow. It's a beautiful, beautiful highlighter. And for my inner corners, I'm just going to take the e.l.f. Small Precision Brush. Yeah, that's what it's called. Load up my brush and pop that on the inner corners. I love this highlighter. Look at how blinding that is. Like, I haven't even sprayed my face with setting spray yet, you guys. and it looks wet. It's so beautiful. I'm also going to take that on my brow bone, but I'm going to take a little bit of a less precise brush. This is just a shader brush from my Smokey set. I feel like I don't remember what that was called. And I tapped off a lot of the excess because I don't really like a super metallic brow bone highlight. I just like a hint of a glow up there. And I'm just going to hop off camera real quick, throw on some mascara, and then I'll show you guys the final look. Alright guys, so here is the completed look with mascara and lip product on. I didn't have anything on before. And I just put on the Physicians Formula Healthy Lip in the shade Bear With Me. I cannot believe how pillowy soft these are, you guys. Like, they are so good. I am so mad that I waited so long to try them. But here is the completed look. So that is going to complete this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this easy, sparkly, glitzy glam holiday tutorial. I love how this look turned out. I'm gonna be honest, you guys. I would probably wear this every day. I mean, it's a little glam for every day, I'm not gonna lie. But I feel so festive and just pretty, and I love this look so, so much. So if you guys want to see more tutorials with this palette, definitely let me know. I'm probably going to do more looks on my Instagram with this glitter shadow because it is stunning. It is so beautiful. I've worn this all over my eyes before and it lasts beautifully all day long. So like I said, that's going to wrap up this video, you guys. Thank you so, so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more holiday looks, leave me a comment below. Also make sure to check out my Instagram because I will be posting some more holiday looks there before Christmas. So yeah, thank you so, so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!